Can you hear
Can't
me?
hear anybody.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
It's kind of freezing on.
Lenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, it is kind of going in and out though. That's for sure. Who is anybody at Boulevard in that room? What, are they just hanging out?
It's probably just left. Let me just stop the video or remove them.
Yeah, I mean, stop the video is fine. It's just distracting. I see Joe's here, Donna.
Okay, there's the arrow one. Oh, never mind. I think she just left.
Oh.
And then Hudson, are you guys there?
Turn it up a little bit.
Which one's first?
Hudson.
Can you undo the? Can you turn the
It
video on?
won't, like, I don't know if it's a new feature or not, but like I just can't unmute somebody. Like I can give them a pop-up and allow them to unmute themselves, but it won't let me just like click the unmute button anymore. I don't know if it's a new feature.
Oh,
I'm just gonna remove. And then Shelly, are you there? I think Shelly's from possibly The Point.
But they're doing this one.
Shelly?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Shelly, hello.
Shelly, where are
All right.
you?
We'll just, all right, so
somebody
I
logged
think
out.
we
Okay.
have our, Donna, is Art with you?
Yes.
Okay,
Wave your hand, Art.
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Did you guys were you guys able to get copies of the script, everybody?
We've gone over them.
Joe,
Yeah,
do you
so-
have your copy? Your copies?
We have one.
But I'm not unmuted.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Oh, can hear you. Yep. There you are, Joe.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we have everyone here. Just really quick, Sheila, do you have everyone there at Cedar Trails, all your team?
We're all here.
Okay, perfect. And then Art and Donna and Joe, I think this covers it, Lenny. So I'll let you take it away.
Excellent. I was thinking that we could attempt to try to read a couple of the scripts, or all the scripts actually, but a couple times. If we could just try to just smash through it as quickly as we can. Everybody, do you think we could try to do that?
Yes.
Kind of try to get the flow of it a couple times, just to get it in our bodies a little bit.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Let's start with, let's go ahead and start with, I haven't decided the order yet, everybody, of what the play will be. I'll decide that this weekend. And then we'll know and we'll start rehearsing it in order. But as of now, let's go ahead and start over there with Sheila's group, since everyone is there in person, which one? The murder. Oh,
Mrs.
this
Brooks.
Great.
The murder of Mrs. Brooks.
The
Right.
murder of Mrs. Brooks. Let's start there.
Okay, so you guys are starting.
It keeps freezing a little bit. The sound keeps going in. And
Yeah, I hear that a little bit. So everyone else, if you can mute yourself outside of Sheila's group there, just while we wait for to get to your stories, if that's possible.
You're first.
I went ahead and muted them.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
great. Thank you, Kayla. Let's go ahead and
Do you want to follow along? Go right ahead.
Sheila, we ready over there?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
We're ready? Okay, great. I'm pulling up the script now. And the murder of Mrs. Brooks. Again, we're going to have some organ theme music. Bring, boom, boo, doo, doo, and it'll go out suddenly, and then we'll come up and we'll hear my voice in a booming voice. And this is another 5-minute mystery. Let's see if you can solve this case before the end of the program. Music comes back in. And now we can hear a vehicle. And then it'll slowly get quieter. And then we can start. Go ahead.
Who's first? Who's first?
Alice, Jane. Jane,
You're first.
Jane, yeah. Oh, what happened in your own thing?
Who's playing Jane?
I'm Jane, but I'm lost.
Oh, the very beginning, the very top of the first page.
I stapled them wrong.
Oh, I thought she's got Jane.
Oh, here.
She wasn't giving her the
No, there you go. Sorry.
No, I definitely didn't put page. I was just thinking I didn't put page numbers on these, so that's probably didn't help.
Go ahead and start, Jane.
Well, Alice, one more block and you'll behold the Brooks household.
2 whole years, Jane, it just doesn't seem possible. It seems so long. You and Johnny seem so happy and now with a place of your own.
That's true, all right. Too bad you haven't taken advantage of the old Brooks hospitality sooner.
Well, I'm here now and I intend on having a perfectly wonderful time with you and Johnny, of course.
Car stops, car door opens.
Now, here we are.
Car door closes. Footsteps begin. Toot, 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 toot.
Oh, what a charming place this is.
Johnny's probably on needles and pins, waiting for me to get you here.
House door opens.
Honey, I'm home. It's Jane. Alice is finally here to visit.
Jane, look.
What? Where?
Wait a minute. There you go. There on the living room floor, it's Johnny, dead.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
We'll have a sound effect there.
Uh-huh.
And then you can go on. Oh, I just deleted or muted myself.
Mrs. Brooks, I'm afraid you and Mrs. Manning, there will have to be answers some routine questions.
I'll be happy to help in any way I can, Detective.
Thank you, Miss Manning. Now, Mrs. Brooks, while we're waiting for some information I phoned for, I want you to tell me exactly what happened this morning.
There's nothing much to tell. Both my husband and I were quite excited, expecting Alice to visit us from Cleveland. I was to wait until she called me at the office.
And you were there all morning?
Yes, until Alice.
Hold one second, ladies. Ladies, hold 1 second. You guys are all in. Where are you at? You're in Illinois, right?
Yes.
Let's then, after we read this, let's think about moving these locations to somewhere in Illinois since you guys are there. If we want to change it to like Springfield, if we want to change it to, one of the locations that you guys are at, we should, I think. That would be kind of, I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay.
But keep going.
Yes, until Alice's train arrived, and I drive out to pick her up there.
I told Johnny to tell her that I would call Jane at the office as soon as I arrived. The train was an hour late. Can you believe that? Maybe if it had been on time, it would have prevented this.
Apparently, Mrs. Brooks was sitting here in this chair, putting red polish on her fingernails, and then she was shot from behind. Shot from behind.
Dun, dun, dun. She was murdered.
She must have recognized her attacker, though, since she did not die instantly. She printed these 3 initials here on the floor with the polish, D-O-C.
D-O-C? I wish we could tell whose initials she was trying to reveal.
You're sure you don't know anyone whose name would fit that?
Positive. I can't.
Oh my!
What is it, Miss Manning?
So that's actually Oh My Lanta.
Yeah.
It's just it's an expression of, oh my Lanta.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Okay.
It's a weird one. Yeah. Go ahead.
What is it, Miss Manning?
Well, DOC spelled Doc, and it's Jane's nickname.
Dun, dun, dun. A reveal.
Why, but that can't be.
And why is that, Mrs. Brooks?
I haven't been called Doc for over 2 years. It was a nickname I picked up in school. My husband hated that nickname, so he never used it. No one here in Springfield even knows me by Doc.
There you go.
You've got to believe me, detective.
The phone, bring, bring. Keep going while it rings. Bring, bring.
I swear.
Well, we will just see about that now, won't we? Let me take this call.
Picks up the phone, cuckoo. Hello?
Hello, Miss, yes, Grady? Interesting. Yes, I see. Well, all right then. That about clears it up. Thank you, Grady.
Click.
Well, you both will be happy to know our little murder is solved.
Oh, great, and it wasn't Doc after all?
No, Miss Manning, it wasn't Doc. I'm arresting you, Miss Manning, for the murder of Johnny Brooks.
Dun, dun, dun. Theme music comes in. It's some theme music. Do. Hey, whoa. Why do you think the inspector arrests Mrs. Manning for the murder of Mr. Johnny Brooks? Well, in a moment, we'll hear. But first, this ad. And then we'll play a little ad, a little jingle. It'll be something, something, something fun. And then we'll go right back. Well, hello and welcome back. Let's get back to our story.
How dare you arrest me? I was still on the train.
Your train wasn't late, Miss Manning. That phone call just verified that. You came out here, murdered Mr. Brooks, returned to the station, and called Mrs. Brooks here to pick you up.
What? That's crazy talk.
That wasn't what really gave you away, though, Mrs. Manning. Mrs. Brooks no longer goes by the name of Doc. The next time you leave a name as a clue to throw suspicion, you better get that person's name right. But of course, there won't be a next time, Miss Manning, because you're going to jail.
Oh, I was muted. Bum, 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 da, da, music comes up because she's going to jail. Join us again next time for another chance to solve a 5-minute mystery. And then the music plays out. Ladies, great job. I absolutely loved it. A couple things. Let's look at switching, those cities, the names of those cities, to something a little bit closer and more local to where you all are at. You can collectively decide that. And then when you decide, let us know. I did like Springfield, but also I am from Springfield, Missouri, that is. But it can be whatever you want. It could be Decatur or, Chicago or wherever you want. Freeburg. It could be in Freeburg. Yes, we can post it. Yeah, we can make it in Freeburg. A little homework for you ladies, if you wouldn't mind. Go through, read it a couple times on your own or even collectively together since you're there. And then find some words inside your lines that you want to kind of emphasize, like as you're going through, just to give some texture and a little punch to some things. Because again, we won't be seeing a video, so it's all going to be through your voice. And so if you want to find punctuation words that you want to hit real hard when you're reading, I think that's great. And I'll give you an example. And I'll just pick a line somewhere. The detective at one point says, "You're sure you don't know anyone whose name would fit that?" It's just like, you're sure you don't know anyone else whose name would fit that? Just try to find some of those words inside the lines if you want to try to hit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I have to do this, maybe for dinner on time. Yeah.
Yeah, we're nodding yes.
Yeah, so that's, and that was real, I liked it a lot. It was real fun. Yeah. Any questions, ladies, for me?
Any questions, ladies?
No. They're good.
They're good?
Lenny, one thing that I had, everyone had like a binder, and so they weren't just like ruffling through like their papers, and it just like a 3-ring binder, and then they could just like simply just turn the page instead of like trying to hold their papers, and the binder was just a little bit more like and it could probably even be like a 3-ring folder. I don't know if Sheila, you have anything like that. And that way it was easier just to turn the page than trying to hold on to the paper.
Absolutely. And also another thing, Sheila, which I love the fact that we're all in one location. This is absolutely amazing. Is there then even too, whenever we think about doing the show on Friday, if those chairs that they're sitting on, if we could rotate them around a circular table and kind of still do a little bit of the distancing between them, but they get the 3, on 1/4 of the table, 1, 2, 3. That means too, they're going to be a little closer to the microphone to be able to pick up the sound. And then it would be really cool if Sheila, you could help them get 3, if you got 3-ring binders anywhere to put the scripts in, and then they can rotate it. Kayla is right there with that. But honestly, that was awesome.
Thank you.
And so we will probably, next time we rehearse, we'll jump in and we'll try to do each show twice. Okay? That will be the goal.
And we can rehearse before that too.
Great.
All right.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on to Donna. What's the main one that you do? Is it
Inside the Caves.
Let's do Inside the Caves then.
And I will unmute you guys. You'll probably get a pop-up. Cedar Trails, I'm gonna mute you guys, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go.
Sheila and the gang over there, you all did an amazing job. You guys should be really proud. That was really awesome. Seriously, I loved it. I'm super excited.
All right, so Inside the Caves.
Do you hear me?
Yep,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear? Okay, Art.
yep, I can hear Joe.
All right.
Must be something happening at the Wildwoods internet or something over there.
I think so.
All right, let's do Inside the Caves. And then we'll have a little bit of, everybody ready over there? Have a little bit of music starting, organ, boom, 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 boom. And then after the show, after each one, we'll probably go to video just to show you guys to wave and say, this is the crew. Thank you all very much. And then you'll wave and then we'll close down and then we'll go into another one. This show, and welcome to another 5-minute mystery. This one is called Inside the Caves. Our story here takes place in Greene County, in a small town close to the Southern Cavern District called Fantastic Caverns. Bring, bring, bring.
County Hospital, Dr. Melville speaking.
I think that is Kayla. Is that
I
not?
forgot I had a part. Doctor, there's been an accident out at Echo Cave.
Accident? What kind of accident?
2 men were exploring and they got lost last night. One's unconscious, and you better come quick before he's dead.
Organ music, da, 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 and then you hear woo, 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 or a breaker, 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 woo, woo, woo. Well, the doctor and the county constable make their way to Echo Cave, the largest cave inside the Fantastic Caverns.
I hope you know how to get to Echo Cave, Leroy.
Well, with the job of being town constable and ambulance driver, I reckon I know just about everything about this county.
Ever been in these caverns, Leroy?
Well, once when I was a boy, got in a heap of trouble with my daddy-o back then for venturing out in that direction. All I really know is that Echo Cave is a mighty treacherous place.
You mean it's easy to get lost?
Not only that, Doc, it's that cave gas carbine. You know, something.
You mean carbon dioxide?
Oh yes, that's what it was. All of a sudden, you run into something of that stuff, some of that stuff, and before you know it, bang, you're out.
Still, though, people seem to go exploring there, huh?
Well, fools they are. I wouldn't go in them caves, at least not without a small animal.
A small animal? What for?
Well, if the animal kills over, then you know that gas is collecting.
Car sound. They arrive. These two arrive to meet Katie there at the body. I don't know what I just said.
I'm afraid, Katie, your friend is dead.
Poor Patrick. Was it from the gas, Doc?
Well, that's what it looks like to me.
Oh, no.
Well, why did you go in that cavern anyway?
Patrick asked me to. He has never been inside a cave before.
How far did you all go in?
I don't know. It didn't seem very far, but all of a sudden we got lost in there.
Where?
How do you expect
Where?
How do you expect me to know where we were if we were lost? We tried to trace our way back, but we couldn't. Patrick started to get scared, and it was kind of odd to see a big guy like that get scared.
Yes, he is rather big, isn't he?
6'4". Friends used to call us little and big.
And then what happened?
Well, our friends stopped calling us that.
No, what happened in the cave?
Oh, we were lost, walking, and all of a sudden, Patrick keeled over.
From the gas?
Yeah, that's what I figured. His head hit on a rock, and I guess that just about finished him off.
Well, then I suppose you find yourself pretty lucky, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I figure it's 'cause I'm only 5'3". The gas must have been just about a foot over my head.
At Melville.
I think you better arrest Katie for the murder of her friend Patrick.
Bling! Whoa, what was the flaw in Katie's story? Do you know what it was? Well, in a moment, we'll hear from Leroy and Dr. Melville. But first, this commercial. It's commercial for a building. It's a commercial and it's good. It might be a jingle. Who knows? And now, let's see whether you're as observant as Leroy and the doctor.
Keep your hands where I can see them, Katie.
I'm already holding them straight up.
Well, keep them there because you're going to the Greene County Jail.
I don't get it. How did you know it was me? I had a great backstory.
It was simple, really. Leroy here tells me they used to take a small animal into the caves because the gas is heavier than air, so it collects on the floor. So if you had really met gas, you would have keeled over first because your pal Patrick is way taller than you.
Wow, that's some real thinking there. I tell you, you need an expert's education nowadays in this murder game.
It's the final countdown. Excellent, excellent. I like that. I like that a lot. Collectively, everybody, when you great job. When we go through it. Say that again.
The sound's cutting out.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah, the sound is cutting out. Where will you?
It sure is.
It is cutting out a little bit. Yeah. I would say just collectively, both two with Cedar Trails, right?
Yep.
I don't. Why do I keep thinking Gentry Park? Cedar Trails.
No,
Trails. Yes.
Wildwood.
And Wildwood over here. Just think about the fact that whoever's the last word on the last person's line, you want to start your line right as soon as they say that last word.
Okay.
And that'll help pick up the pace a little bit. I thought the pace was good on both of them, but we could pick it up a little bit. And I think that'll just help whenever you guys are reading through. But collectively, I like this a lot. Do you have any questions, Joe, Donna, Art, for me?
You have any question?
No.
I think part of the problem was the sound cutting out.
Yes.
I think you're right. I think
That-
you're absolutely right, too.
That made it hesitate.
Mhm.
Art wants to know if he's supposed to sound like a hick because he's making it like that.
Yes, that's another thing. That is perfect. Everybody remember that we're doing it via radio style. So however you want to manipulate your voice. My goal is to have 3 different announcer voices for the 3 shows. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but you know what? I'm going to come up with 3 different characters to be 3 different announcers. So, so that's absolutely perfect, Art. If ladies, if you want to come up with a character, if you think, however you want, feel free to have fun and play there with that. How much more time do we have, Kayla? Like
15 minutes. Yeah.
Great. So let's do the last one then real quick so we can get that in.
So it is the dinner party assassin, and we have some from Cedar Trails, and then
I'll be behind.
Art. So we have Donna, and then Art and Joe.
Not me, not Donna
Carol.
B.
No, Donna S.
Oh, yeah, Donna Stein's in it.
Okay.
Are we ready? Sheila, we ready over there too?
Yes.
Look like Point Utah, okay? Did you hear me? This-
Oh yeah, because we got a new one. That's right.
Yeah.
Yay. Here we go. And we're off. Organ music. Brrr, it's low organ music. And this is another 5-minute mystery. Organ sound. Party in the background. There's people talking. They're whispering. Oh, we're having a good time. Yeah. An anniversary party is going on at the Brown household in a quaint town in Illinois. One of the guests, George, here is eating his dessert.
Hey, Mary, this is the best lemon pie I've ever had.
Oh, really?
I wish I could bake that well. This is yummy. Hey, it doesn't look that way though for Sam. He's not appreciating it that much though.
Goodness, dear, is my cooking that bad? Sam, your head is practically in your plate. I guess he's fallen asleep. Everyone, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Sam, sit up, Sam. He was up late last night preparing for our party. I'd better shake him awake. Sam!
Great guns. He's dead.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, muttering of more guests and cops coming in. Woo, woo, woo.
Take it easy, everyone. I'm here to help. I'm Detective Barker, Homicide Division. And this is my assistant, Ann. Ann, say hello to the people. Hello. Easy there, Ann. Bring it down a notch. So, where's this body?
Well, he's in the dining room at the table. We didn't move him.
You might as well get comfortable, everybody. This might take a little while. Wow, there's no pulse. He's dead, all right. Who here is responsible for this man?
I am.
And what's your name, ma'am? Whoa, easy there, Ann.
My name is Mary.
Well, Mary, do you mind telling me what happened?
I don't know. I'm just so shocked. I don't know where to begin. What do you want to know?
Well, you might as well begin by telling me what you served for dinner.
Well, we had soup first,
Soup, what kind?
mushroom, then roast chicken, green peas, mashed potatoes, and I served him coffee. But I don't see how this could mean anything.
Just routine, ma'am. Did the victim eat everything?
Yes, he seemed to fall asleep over his coffee, though.
His coffee? Maybe it was decaf. Not now, Ann. Ma'am, was it decaf coffee?
No, it was regular.
Write that down, Ann. It was not decaf. Then what happened, ma'am?
Well, when I tried to shake him awake, I think he had a heart attack.
A heart attack, you say? I'll be the judge of that. Ma'am, do you mind if we take a look around?
Go ahead, anything for my husband.
Thanks, ma'am. Ann, do you notice anything strange about this table? No, detective, can't say that I do. Neither do I. It's a really nice table. Mahogany, maybe oak. Real sturdy looking. Let's look at this kitchen.
Some dishes are moved about as they walk into the kitchen. Two.
She's a tidy person, isn't she? Stacked dishes after each course. Yep, very organized. And look, here's the silverware over here. Will you take a look at that? One of these spoons has turned black. Black? Let me see that. The only spoon that's tarnished, too. Well, I was beginning to think it was a heart attack, but now I think it was murder. This
Dun, dun, dun.
This silver spoon is enough evidence for me.
The detectives make their way back to the guests in the other room as more party background sounds happen.
I'm sorry to interrupt your little party, ma'am, but I'm sure your guests won't mind.
No, of course not. Well, what is it? What did you find?
You see, ma'am, you're under arrest for the murder of your husband.
Whoa, wow, that has just happened. Do you know why the detective accused Mary of murder? In a moment, we'll hear the solution. But first, a word from our sponsor. And then again, there'll be another musical thing there. Little funny commercial. Doo-doo. Music will come in, fade in. It'll fade out slowly. And then we'll go, and now, back to our story.
Detective Barker, how do you know it was homicide? I'm glad you asked, Ann. You see, Mary here took careful pains to wash the soup pans and soup dishes before she served the rest of the meal. Ah, yes, I saw that. Mighty clean kitchen you keep there, Mary.
Why, thank you.
Easy there, Ann. She's a murderer. She forgot one thing, to wash the silver spoons. Remember when she said mushroom soup earlier? She didn't specify what kind of mushrooms. She didn't realize that the poisonous toadstool mushrooms turned silverware black.
Oh!
She almost committed the perfect murder, but she forgot to wash that one spoon.
Bravo, detective. Very good. I cooked, great meals, and my husband didn't appreciate them. He deserved what he got. I would have gotten away with it too if I just washed that one spoon.
Can I arrest her now, boss?
You may, Ann.
Take her away.
Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it.
Very good.
I like it a lot. Again, this is for everybody. Go through your scripts and find those words, because I bolded a few of the words that I want that are very good to accent. Here, you know, like bravo detective, very good. I loved how that was read.
We just got to get this sound to keep from going in and out because it's messing everything up.
Yeah, you know, there is a little bit delay like that, and it does mess stuff up. We'll figure that out. I'm not too worried. What do we got? Three minutes, Kayla? I absolutely love this. I think I've decided the order as well, everybody. I think we're going to start with Inside the Caves. That'll be our first show. The second one will be The Murder of Mrs. Brooks. And then the third show will be this last one that we did, The Dinner Party Assassin. Does that sound okay, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll start off again, Inside the Caves. We'll move to we'll move to Murder of Mrs. Brooks, and then Dinner Party Assassin. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Outside of that, we will, everybody read over your scripts a couple times if you don't mind this weekend. Kind of create, if you can, Sheila, I know you'll help there over in Freeburg to create some kind of folder for them to use.
We will.
Donna, Joe, Art, if you guys need something like that, Kayla can reach out to Wildwood and have them create that for you.
Something we need here is Joe does not have a video, so we need to be someplace where she can have video. Now my tablet does, and our residence activities Abby has one.
So let's I could contact Abby over the next couple days and see if we can't solidify something a little bit better for you guys. You guys aren't leaving your apartment, is that right? Or
yeah, we're not. So maybe we could get some central place like the or the library or someplace where they're
if we can designate a space for you during these rehearsals and then the show, then I think that'll be great. And then Kayla, can you reach out to her?
Yeah, I'll reach out, and then I'll see if we can get Joe a tablet also.
Perfect.
So
because I know we have them at the building, so it's a matter of just getting them to there.
Yeah.
You know, marketing has them, and the front desk has a tablet and stuff. I know that. So
yeah. And our next practice, it looks like it will be the day before our show.
Oh, we don't have one scheduled for Monday or Tuesday of next week?
Did I miss one? I think I just had the 3 practices and the show. We can schedule one.
Can we throw one in on Tuesday or Wednesday if possible?
Yeah. Do we want to
pick a time that you can just be there for a bit, and then, you know, if you need to not be there, then we can.
Yeah, I can transfer over the thing for you. Lenny, are you on community alignment on Tuesdays? Okay, perfect. So I'll just transfer I'll make you the host. So do we want to can we do Tuesday at 1 or 2?
Everybody, is Tuesday at 1 or 2 okay? Shake your head yes, shake your head no if that's.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe says yes.
Okay, or we can do 1:30.
Art has a doctor's appointment at 2:00 on Tuesday that he's been waiting for a long time.
Okay, so let's do.
We could even do Monday also. Or we could do Donna. We could do after. We could even do 3:30 or 4. Would you be back? Would Art be back by then?
Surely we'd be back by 4. I don't know how long it's going to take.
Okay. Is 4 o'clock okay for everyone else?
On
Sure.
Tuesday?
Yes.
Is
Tuesday.
that central?
Yep. 4 o'clock Central Time.
Is that too late over there?
No, it'll be right before dinner. We'll be good. We'll
Okay,
work
great.
up.
And we'll, yeah, exactly. We'll work up appetite. And we'll try to go through them real quick, everybody, just to get it done. Okay.
All right.
Great. We'll see you guys then.
Thank
I
you.
love everything you guys are doing. Keep it up. I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday.
Oh, I almost unplugged this.